In the words of Winston Churchill, you have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something, sometime in your life. Ponder upon this for a moment. Churchill's sentiments resonate with the complex dynamics of international politics, particularly the intricate relationships between countries like the US, UK, Israel, and others in the Middle East. Each nation, standing up for their own interests, inevitably creates a web of allies and opponents. In the context of international relations, this quote takes on a profound meaning. The relationships between the United States, the United Kingdom, and Israel are unique and complex. Let's unravel this tapestry of international relations, shall we? Historically, these three nations have shared a bond that's been strengthened by mutual interests, shared values, and strategic importance. For starters, the United States and the United Kingdom, two of the world's most influential democracies, have long supported Israel, the only democratic nation in the Middle East. This shared commitment to democratic ideals and human rights has fostered a strong alliance. However, the ties run deeper than shared values. The strategic importance of Israel cannot be overstated. Located in a region fraught with conflict and instability, Israel serves as a bulwark of stability and a reliable ally. Its strategic location and military capabilities make it an indispensable partner in the fight against terrorism and in maintaining regional balance. Contrast this with the relationships of the US and UK with other Middle Eastern countries. These relationships are often marked by tension, conflict, and the challenge of reconciling divergent political systems and values. Yet with Israel, the US and the UK find a partner that shares their democratic ideals and their commitment to stability in the region. This is not to say that the relationship is without its complexities or controversies. Like any relationship, it has its highs and lows, its triumphs and challenges. But at its core, it remains anchored in shared values, mutual interests, and strategic necessity. The ties between the US, UK, and Israel are indeed a study in political intricacy and strategic necessity. When we turn our gaze to the relationships between the US, UK, and other Middle Eastern countries, a different narrative unfolds. Oil, as it often does, plays a significant role. For decades, the US and UK have maintained strong ties with oil-rich nations in the Middle East. However, these relationships are markedly different from their connection with Israel. They are driven more by economic necessity than shared values or strategic partnerships. Religion, too, adds a layer of complexity. While the US and UK share a Judeo-Christian heritage with Israel, they find themselves navigating a sea of different beliefs and customs in other parts of the Middle East. This religious divide can create friction and misunderstanding, further complicating their relationships. Then there's the matter of regional stability. Many Middle Eastern countries are plagued by internal strife and cross-border conflicts. In contrast, Israel stands out as an island of relative calm and predictability. This stability makes it a more reliable partner for the US and UK in a volatile region. Finally, history cannot be ignored. The legacy of colonialism and the scars of past wars have left deep imprints on the relationships between the US, UK, and Middle Eastern countries. These historical entanglements often cast a shadow over their present interactions, making them more fraught than their ties with Israel. The dynamics of these relationships tell a story of stark contrasts and complex geopolitics. Understanding international relations is no small task. It's a complex web of alliances, conflicts, shared interests, and political strategies. But don't let this complexity deter you. Embrace it. Delve deeper into the intriguing world of global politics. Explore the many facets of the UK-Israel relationship. Ask probing questions, engage in meaningful discussions, challenge your own perspectives, broaden your horizons. Remember, knowledge isn't just power. It's the key that unlocks the door to understanding the world around us. Dive deeper, ask questions, engage in discussions, and broaden your horizons. Knowledge is the key to understanding the world around us.